What is going on, everyone? Luke Rosano here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, plus ring the bell for more videos just like this. We are back uploading as frequently as possible. As today, I am going to tell all of you that it's safe to say the Toronto Raptors have won the Kyle Lowry trade. Now, I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time now, but I wanted to see it play out. I wanted to see how the playoffs would go down before I made this claim. But now seeing what I've seen, yes, it is clear as day that the Toronto Raptors did win that trade for Kyle Lowry. And I remember at the time, many people thought it was the Miami Heat who fleeced the Raptors. You can make the argument it's the other way around. And I was a huge fan when the move went down that saw Precious Achiuwa and Goran Dragic come to Toronto for Kyle Lowry. And it wasn't for Goran Dragic. I mean, I did think he was going to ultimately be a good addition for the Raptors. That didn't happen. But I was fond of Precious Achiuwa from day one. And I knew he was going to be a great fit on the Raptors. And we know right now the sky's the limit for Precious Achiuwa. As for Kyle Lowry on the Miami Heat, it has not worked as well as Heat fans would have hoped, especially when it matters the most in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry, I know he has been playing with an injury, but he has not been the same impactful Kyle Lowry that helped the Raptors win a championship in 2019. He has been a mere shadow of himself in these playoffs, and I'm not doing this to slander Lowry. I will not slander the greatest Raptor of all time. I mean, Kyle Lowry's done so many good things for the Toronto Raptors over his tenure. But I'm just going to be stating facts, and right now, Kyle Lowry has not been playing well at all. You look at his latest performance in Game 5, which was a perfect time for me to do this video. Kyle Lowry, in 25 minutes, had 0 points, 0 assists, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from three-point range. As Bobby Marks tweeted, Kyle Lowry is now 5 of 19 from the field and 3 of 12 from 3 in this series against the Celtics. And Kyle Lowry, he's making $27 million. Kyle Lowry is only going to be making more money. He's going to be making north of $28 million next season and then close to $30 million in 2023-2024. As you look at Kyle Lowry's playoff stats, he's averaging 27 minutes per game, 5.6 points per game, 4.3 assists per game, 16 of 60 shooting. That is 26.6%. 8 of 39 on threes for 20.5%. That is terrible to see. As the Heat playoff record with Lowry is 3-5, the record without him is 7-1. Lowry's playoff stats to Precious Achiuwa stats this playoffs. You can see Precious Achiuwa definitely outperforming Kyle Lowry. And basically, Masai Ujiri traded up a declining Lowry for Precious Achiuwa, Thad Young, and the 33rd overall pick in this year's draft. So Masai knew what he was doing. Kyle Lowry, for as great as he is, you cannot bash what he's done, but his better days are behind him. I don't see Kyle Lowry playing up to par like he did when he was a member of the Toronto Raptors for the Miami Heat. And Masai Ujiri knew now was the time to offload Lowry. He did it last offseason in the sign and trade, and he got something in return instead of letting Lowry walk. And that's someone in return. The big prize is Precious Achiuwa. We already know how many good games, how many solid moments Precious had throughout the season and even in the postseason. And he is looking to be a part of this young Raptors core moving forward. I've always been a big Precious guy. And at the time, it did make sense for Miami to trade a young player like Precious for a proven veteran winner in Lowry. But right now, Miami fans are probably thinking to themselves, damn, if Precious Achiuwa continues to progress and if he continues to get better, we really traded him away for a player who might be on his way to retirement closer than you think. So this has just been a reminder to everybody to always trust Masai Ujiri. And at the time, it was bittersweet. At the time, many people expected more. I mean, a lot of people, myself included, were hoping that Masai Ujiri somehow got a Tyrese Maxey for Kyle Lowry, but Sixers fans are probably so happy right now that the 76ers didn't make that trade, because Kyle Lowry, for as good as his playoff record or playoff resume is, for as good as his overall resume is, he has just been a disappointment for the Miami Heat. And it's as simple as that. And even throughout the entire season, Kyle Lowry has had to deal with a lot of injuries. He's been in and out of the lineup. He hasn't really been able to find himself this season. He's had a couple of good moments, good games, but really in the playoffs, he has been a non-factor for this Miami Heat team. I mean, you even look at the previous series against the 76ers and against the Atlanta Hawks, Kyle Lowry was not a guy that really did a whole ton. I mean, he gives you his defensive grittiness, he gives you his playmaking, but from a scoring standpoint, I really felt that in Miami wanted to make it to the NBA Finals, which they still could. They could still go on to win the championship, but I thought that Kyle Lowry was going to have to be that offensive punch. He was going to have to provide for them offensively, especially during games like they had in Game 5, where the Heat were desperate for offense in order for the Heat to be successful. But listen, Game 5 just wasn't on Lowry. I mean, Miami as a whole has struggled, and his backcourt teammate in Strus has been terrible as well. He has been 0-16 combined in the last 2 games. Jimmy Butler had 13 points, so this isn't just all on Lowry. I'm not going to try to make Lowry the scapegoat here. All I'm simply doing here is saying that Masai Ujiri, he traded Lowry, or he got what he could for Lowry at the perfect time. He didn't let Lowry walk away for nothing, and he ends up getting a big gem in Precious Achiuwa, where we don't know how good Precious Achiuwa can become. The fact that he was able to show us his ability to hit the three, the hustle plays, getting rebounds. I really think Achiuwa is going to be a staple of this Raptors team moving forward. And it was just an amazing deal looking at it now, all things considered. So Kyle Lowry, watch him score 40 points next game. I highly doubt it. But overall, Raptors fans will always love you. Raptors fans are always going to respect you, because at least the Raptors got your best effort. And as for the Miami Heat, it might be one of those moves where they look back on and say, damn, the Heat really went all in for Kyle Lowry. There's still 2 more years on the deal. He can still redeem himself this postseason. But I don't think anything's going to happen in the immediate future that's going to suggest that the Raptors didn't win the trade for Kyle Lowry. So I just wanted to make this video in light of what has gone on. And what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you think the Raptors won this trade? What have your thoughts been of Kyle Lowry? Do you think Kyle's better days are behind him? Do you think it's simply because of the injuries he's dealing with? What are your overall thoughts to this deal as we look at it several months later in the playoffs, as Miami now just 1 loss away from being eliminated? The Boston Celtics up 3-2, as it's looking likely that we will be getting a Boston Celtics Golden State Warriors NBA Finals. So we'll see what happens there, but let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't new. Go follow me on social media. This is Luca Rosano signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all again in the next video.